Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Christian and welcome to another video. So today, before I get started guys, I just want to say that this video you're watching now is possibly the start of a new series. So I'm thinking about starting this series where I just tell your guys' stories. I'm only going to do it like once a week at the most, depending on how much you guys like it, or I may not do it at all. So if you like this series, leave a like. If this gets to like 300 likes or something, I'll keep doing it. And so basically what I'm going to do is someone's going to send me in a story and I'm going to act like I'm the person in the story, right? So I'm going to tell it in first person and all that. And so this is just a trial run. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know. Leave a like. If we get to 300 likes, I'll do it again. And you guys can message me your stories and everything, and I'll tell them like they're mine. And so just a disclaimer, this next story coming up right now is not mine. It is a fan's, and if you guys enjoy this, I'll do it only once a week, and then the rest will be my stories. So anyway, this kid lives in California. I'm not gonna say his name. I never mention names or anything, but this is a guy out in California. So one night I started messaging this girl on Instagram, right? She was really cute and everything, and I kind of just DM'd her like out of nowhere. I liked a few of her pictures, and then I DM'd her, and she DM'd me back, and it got to the point where after we were talking for a while, I gave her my phone number and we started texting. So I later found out that she kind of lived near me. She was about an hour away, and that wasn't a big deal or anything. So if this kind of did go anywhere, we would be able to meet. So we kind of got off to, we just hit it off. That's how I'd explain it. We just hit it off, and we were talking pretty much every day, and it got to the point where, we'd play games like 21 questions and stuff. She ended up asking me a question about something sexual, and so it was definitely her that brought it up. I was not the one that brought it up. I asked her a sexual question back, and it got to, one thing leading to the next, and it was just kind of at the point where, we were both just super sexual. And it even got to the point where that night we sent nudes. So fast forward a week, this girl texts me, right? And she's like, hey, what are you doing? And then I just reply, jacking off. That was it. I just said jacking off. I thought it was kind of going to be funny. And she was like, ooh, really? Let me see. Which kind of wasn't what I was expecting. We had talked dirty and everything, but, kind of out of the blue, just at a random time at night, I wasn't expecting her to say that. So I sent her a picture of it, right? And she ends up sending a picture of her topless back. And she's like, I hope this helps. And after that, it just got to the point where we were talking very, very dirty. I'm talking seriously dirty. So anyway, I end up putting my phone away and I go to bed, and fast forward about a day or two, and me and the girl haven't talked since this event happened, just because I had school and everything, and she was doing volleyball or something. Me and my mom get in an argument, right? We're just this intense shouting match. She was super pissed at me and I was super pissed at her. If you don't know, I live with my mom. So she got really angry and she was like, okay, give me your phone. I'm taking your phone away. And right away, I'm just like, oh no. In my head, I'm like, oh shit, what do I do? And so I'm like, Mom, no, I'm not giving you my phone. And she was like, give me your phone right now. And I was like, you could take anything else, just not my phone. And she was like, give me your phone. And then I was just like, no. And then she's like, well, what are you hiding? Are you hiding something on your phone? And right away, she just knew I was hiding something. She knew something was up. And I'm like, no, I'm not hiding anything. And she's like, give me your damn phone, and grabs it out of my hand, right? So she goes around on my phone. She looks through my pictures and stuff. And then she goes to my text messages and she's like, let's call this girl Ann. We'll call her Ann. And I was just like, oh shit, right? Because she was the last girl I had texted. And I was like, oh, she's just a friend. And she's like, oh, is she? And she starts going through the text messages, right? And the first thing she sees is the really dirty talking. And she shows me it and she says, would friends talk like this? And I'm just like, oh my God, Mom, stop. And then she continues to go through my text messages until she sees the picture of that girl and just goes, oh, what the heck? And then scrolls up more, and right away, she knew it was my dick. My mom had just seen my dick. She closes out of the app, right? Locks my phone and puts it in her drawer and says, okay, it's time to go to bed. And so I just go to my room, lay down, and just try to sleep, which I didn't end up sleeping for like an hour. I don't know, like my mom saw my dick and I don't know how to feel about that. Anyway, guys, that is the story. I really hope you enjoyed. Like I said, if you guys want to make this a story, tell me about it in the comment section below. 300 likes and I will do it again. And yeah, just kind of a crazy story. And I know I'm kind of maybe mumble jumbled a little bit and mixed some things up, but that's because, you know, it was my first time, you know, trying to insert myself in the story. And so, yeah, just tell me what you think and send in your stories to my inbox. That's the only way I'll do them. If you put them in the comment section, there is no chance I will do them. Just know that because so many people do that. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. I will see you tomorrow and peace.